Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. I am your host, Austin Gambrell, and I hope you are having a fantastic 2024. I know it's been a hot minute, but I will explain in the next episode. But for right now, I have two definitions for you. Generalized anxiety disorder is a severe ongoing anxiety that interferes with daily activities. I know some people I know do have this. And the second definition is clinical depression, aka MDD, major depressive disorder, a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant praise God, impairment in daily life. Amen. Amen. Hope you enjoy episode 10. Sorry it took so long, but episode 11 will explain everything. But for right now, meet apples. Hey, what's up? This is episode 10 of The Story Continues. I am your host, Austin Gambrell. If you're new here, welcome. How are you? If you're not new here, what's good? What's popping? How you doing? So today I have a special guest. It is the one and only.
All right,
so
now.
I'm at Apples at the studio we used to intern at. So, ladies and gentlemen, Apples. Well, Alexandria. I am so sorry.
It's okay. No, you can
You
say
want to use
apples.
the actual name? You want to put Apples on here?
You can say apples, Alexandria.
You want to put
Alex.
Apples on the
That's fine.
It's up to you.
Apples is fine.
Okay, bet. So,
Apples is fine.
this is a mental health podcast.
Yes.
So, what have you dealt with or are dealing with now? Jesus.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Apples.
This ain't Alcohol Anonymous.
Hi Apples. Everybody say hi Apples. No, for real. Stop playing. Okay, so I deal with diagnosed with generalized anxiety and MDD, and that's major depressive disorder. I was diagnosed in 2021, my senior year of college.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, my senior year was it was rough, but I got through it. You know, I got through it, and you know, I graduated college,
Period.
and but I was very, 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 very 100 times over sad that day.
Aw.
I actually tried to unalive myself that day.
Dang.
Yes. Trigger warning. Sorry guys, trigger warning. But
I feel like it's on the,
Yeah.
the first episode. If you listen to the first episode, go back and listen to it because I gave y'all the warning.
yes. So that was that. And it was a dark time. But I got out of it. I was in a horrible relationship. I was living in Charlotte, which is where I went to school.
North Carolina?
Yep.
Dang. Why did I not know that? I knew it was out of state, but I didn't know it was North Carolina. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Yeah, it was. But I noticed when I looked back, and I was talking to my mom this the other day, that I noticed my anxiety peaked. I noticed I had anxiety when I was like a senior in high school. Because then, you know, when you're a senior in high school, those questions, where are you going to go to school? What do you want to do? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, it was just a lot going on. And at the time, I couldn't sleep. So I'm not going to say the name of the substance, but it was a substance that I would take to put me to sleep. And I would take like 6.
Girl, what was... No, play. Girl, what was the name?
I would take like 6, and I would just... And 30 minutes would go by and I'd just be knocked out. And my mom was finding the little like wrappers of them. She'd be like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're trying to da-da-da, da-da-da. And I just couldn't explain to her because I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. So that's when I noticed I had anxiety. Then I got to college, and that's when you ever seen a show A Different World?
Yeah.
A different world. A college is a different world. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you meet a whole bunch of different people from, of course, a whole bunch of different backgrounds, and it's just like, whoa. And then they tell you what they got going on in their life, and you're like, damn, I'm behind in my life. I don't know what the hell I want to do.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm just here.
That'll do it.
So, especially when I would tell people I wanted to go into music, they'd be like, well, what do you want to do with that? And they would
That's
be like,
everybody's question.
I'm telling you. And they'd be like, and you're a woman, a black woman at that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What are you going to do?
It's
you
hard
can't
out here
sing.
for y'all.
I can't sing.
Yeah.
I can dance a little bit, but I'm not
Yeah, you can cut a step.
Yeah, but I'm not Beyonce or nothing like that.
No, yeah.
You know? So it's just like, and then when I told them, yeah, I'm going to have my own label, they're like, huh? I'm yeah, what's so
what's so-
peculiar
exactly.
about that? They be like, I've had people tell me you can't do it, you can't do this, cause you this, and I'm just like, at one point in my life, I was like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I can't. Maybe I should just stay in the background.
Yeah, nah.
But then I thought to myself, fuck them.
Hello.
And that's as simple as that.
Heavy on the first part.
Heavy on the fuck. Heavy.
No, for real.
Because I was just like, yes, you can. I
Absolutely,
can do it.
you can.
So,
So you said, I remember you said earlier, you said generalized anxiety. What's the difference between generalized anxiety and anxiety?
My therapist at the time, she broke it down to me as like severe anxiety, where it's like panic attacks all the time, every day, all that stuff over like minor stuff. And generalized anxiety is just general. Like, it's like my anxiety would be like today, it's kind of like at a 3-4, like it's stable. But like if something was to trigger me, something like that, it would be like more heightened. So it's just general anxiety. So when people just say anxiety, that's more so general anxiety.
No, I got you.
And then severe anxiety is like the severe, like the really, really severe stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
That's that. And I was on medications. I was on Prozac. Shout out to all my Prozac people.
I'm hollering. She said it like it's a club.
But I had to get off of those because I didn't like the way they made me feel. They made me feel like I was just going through the day, like floating.
No, I got you.
And I didn't like that. And my appetite changed and stuff like that. I wasn't able to do like my normal stuff. So I stopped that. And I had to take 20 milligrams a day.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, yeah, I don't like this. So I stopped.
That is crazy. So the podcast is called The Story Continues. So how are you continuing your story from unaliving yourself?
Right.
Well, almost doing that.
Right. The relationship I was in, we broke up. So that was, that. I had to go through that. We were together for 4 years. So that was that. Then I moved back home from having my own apartment to back in my grandmother's house. So that's the transition right there.
Yeah, that would have been a lot for me.
Yeah, that's a transition right there. So that was one transition. But I came home to a support system that I kind of forgot that I have or didn't think that I had.
Yeah.
But then when I moved back home, they was like, Apples, it's okay. We're here for you, et cetera, et cetera. So that was that. So I was continuing through that. But then I moved back home and I was just like, oh, what now? I graduated.
Yeah.
What's next? I don't have no job lined up. I don't have no internships lined up. Your girl is broke. What's next?
That honestly.
But I got this piece of paper that cost $32,000.
No, literally, that's the dumb part. This government got us doing. Never mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, like for real. like the degree is beautiful. It's got my name,
right, it's
cum laude
nice,
on
right.
it, everything. But then it's just like, what's next? So, and the music industry is not easy to get into.
Man, it's all about who you know, for real.
So that was that. Came back home, started working at this hospital. That was that, while also applying to different positions at different record companies, production companies, stuff like that. Then one day I was scrolling on Instagram. I saw somebody post a internship for the studio we worked at, and I applied, and it went from there. That made me like really, 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 really happy. Learned a lot, experienced a lot, and it was fun. And really, I would say the thing that kind of keeps me going is music. Even though I don't make it, produce it, do nothing like that, but just the fact that I'm a lover of music and certain songs serenade with my soul.
It is in your spirit. Come on.
No, for real. Certain songs, like that's my therapy. It's been my therapy since I was 5 years old. So, yeah. And
what kind of music do you listen to?
I really listen to all types of music.
I mean, I know what type of music you listen to, but they don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I'm getting into ambient music, which is like
brown noise and white noise?
Yeah. I love it. And like Andre 3000 album that he just dropped.
I got to listen to that, yes.
It's really peaceful. I'm telling you. The
I
other
feel
day.
like that's a vibe.
I'm telling you, the other day, it was crazy how it changed my mood. The other day, I was supposed to be at a meeting at 4:30. I left work, at 4:30 because the Lions game was happening where I was working. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm about to be late. I was getting all worked up. My anxiety was kicking in.
Right.
But then I turned on Andre 3000 new album, and I took some deep breaths, and I was just like, I was calm, peaceful. Then I got out the traffic. I got there in 10 minutes.
Period. Won't he do it, right?
Yes, he will. He will.
That is amazing. So ambient music. Okay.
Yes, and I love, if you know me, the people that know apples knows I love Ari Lennox.
Yeah, we know.
That is my best friend. And
know.
Ari, if you listen to this,
I'm screaming.
I love you. I saw you in concert for the first time this year in March, and I cried.
Ari Lennox, if you listening, call me, girl.
Right.
Do you want to be on the podcast?
Right. Come on. Like Ari Lennox and this rapper, her name is Doechii.
Oh yeah, you tell me.
I love her too. Her music just speaks to me. She has this song called Crazy, and she just screams in the background. So when I listen to it, I scream. Because it just helps. Because it's just like you calling me crazy, but I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's deep.
Exactly. And she just be
screaming.
screaming.
Listen to that. Okay.
And I just love
Doechii,
I just
Crazy.
love her.
Okay.
She's my best friend in my head too. So
Doechii, if you listening, you can definitely come on this podcast too.
Yes, Doechii, I love you. She's on tour right now with Doja Cat, so she might be a little busy.
Period.
But
whenever celebrities listen to this podcast,
right,
you could definitely just
call up Austin,
right, please,
and just come through. That's all you gotta do.
Instagram is the Story Continues podcast. If you don't know how to spell that, go back to English class in elementary school. Thank you. I got my whole spiel in my head now.
That's good. As you should.
Absolutely.
That's really good.
But yeah, so what would you tell yourself? How am I going to word this? What would you tell your little self?
Who?
Oh, not little self. What would you tell you going through in college? Like, you're here today doing fantastic, looking great. Look at you in your little poncho.
Thanks. It's actually a sweater, but
it's
okay.
a sweater?
It's okay. It's
oversized.
Like
a poncho.
Because it's big. It was my uncle's.
It looks nice, though.
Thanks.
I like it.
It's one of my favorite sweaters. I love sweaters.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. It's okay.
Off topic.
It's okay. What would I tell myself in college? In college, I was, what I want to say, 18, 19, 20. Mm-hmm. Today, I'm sitting here at a lovely 24 years old.
Oh, come on, 24.
I'll be 25 in December 28th.
Won't he do it? Come
on. I would tell myself, as simple as it always works out. Because when I look back, it has always worked out.
When I look back over my life. That gospel song hit me like a wave. And I think thanks over. I can truly say, come on, that I am blessed. I got a test. I'm so sorry. Apples is laughing because I do this all the time.
It's okay. This is what we do. It's okay.
Literally.
But no, I would tell myself that it always works out because it always has when I look back. And then at the time I'd be like, oh no, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. But it does.
Every time.
Like every time. And I'd just be like,
time.
Whoa, okay. So I just reacted like that for no reason.
Hello.
So, yeah, that's what I would tell myself. And that just keep going. And don't listen to nobody. Like that's my other thing that I'm really that's my thing that I'm really trying to like get over. Like, don't listen to what other people say because who are they?
Hello?
Who are you?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
I am the main character in my story.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like when people tell you can't do something, I'm really starting to get to this point where I'm just going to start telling people to just shut the fuck up. Some people just need to shut the fuck up.
High key.
Just shut up.
I can say a couple names right now.
Because you using that hole in your face.
Literally.
And just gibberish
just
is coming
my dreams.
Out.
Yeah.
Gibberish is just coming out. And it's just like, no, fuck you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's that.
Period. Okay. We covered everything in literally 10 minutes. That was insane.
Really?
Yes, literally 10 minutes covered everything. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want. We can let this run.
You know?
Yeah, anything.
I do got some shit to say.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
You know, just people are jokes.
Say it again for the people in the back.
People are jokes.
This life here is a joke too, but
let's really talk about
simulation.
Let's really talk about it. Because I really was thinking to myself last night, I'm really laying here on a floating rock in the middle of space,
Middle of space.
paying bills.
Paying bills.
For what? To live?
Hello?
I thought life was supposed to be free.
The best things in life are free. That's what they tell me.
That's what they say. That's what those
I've been
people
paying for
say.
everything.
That's what those people say. But then it's just like, what are we really doing?
What are we doing?
Like, what's the
deal?
What is it? What?
All right, God. Like, what's going on?
Like, what's really going on?
I'm here, blessing everybody and everything.
Like,
love it here. Love helping people. Love it. Doing the Lord's work.
I'm saying, but it's just like,
and you just like, all right.
Like, I gotta pay to live.
I want to go back to Jesus days.
I'm saying
they paid what, 2 coins for like some bread.
I'm saying, why do I walk in a store and I'm paying $5 for a loaf of bread?
$5. That was the most accurate statement I have heard in a hot minute.
When I check out, when I pay for groceries, my anxiety shouldn't be at a 10.
When I go get my depression snacks, my anxiety shouldn't go with my depression. For real. Because why am I paying $30 for 2 items?
Excuse me? $30?
$30 for 2 items.
See? No.
Crazy.
I don't get it.
I don't either. It's dumb.
I don't get it.
It really makes no sense.
It doesn't. But really, if you just laugh.
Where does money going?
Where is it going?
The student loans, Joe. Joe, if you listening.
Joe, my boy. You just had a birthday.
Joey.
Too. And I saw on Instagram, why did they light 81 candles on a cake?
Because I know.
Because I would have been scared.
That was probably $1 million cake.
But one candle would have been all right for me. But Joe, let's get back to these student loans.
Hello. If somebody from the Oval Office or the White House is listening,
please, cause
the student loans, child.
Because y'all hitting me up about payments, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't getting them.
And I keep deferring.
I keep on deferring.
Keep deferring.
Cause you're not getting them.
Who got y'all? Forced me to go to school.
Exactly.
And then gonna force me to get a job. How about y'all pay for the schooling so I don't gotta worry about that so I can work?
I'm saying. Because I don't get it.
Makes no sense.
And when people say college is a scam, we're not talking about the education.
No, the education is unique. Unique?
Unique? We're not talking about the education that we receive.
Absolutely not. The education is phenomenal.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
I learned so many things in college.
I still gotta finish.
Shout out to
Or I still gotta go back. For real. I'm going now. I'm doing too much.
Shout out to Johnson C. Smith University.
Period.
But yeah, it's
Wayne State. I'm coming back. I think. I don't know.
I'm coming back. I think. I'm thinking about going back to school. I think.
You'll get a master's.
Or
another bachelor's. I'm
thinking about becoming an entertainment attorney.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you so scared?
Cause I be seeing like people on Twitter and they be like talking about how many times they took like the LSAT to get into law school. Yeah. I saw somebody say they took it like 5 times. I'm not trying to do that.
And you gotta pay like what, $800?
Yes.
Every time you take it?
A lot of money. So I have to get myself back in that student mindset before I go back to school. Cause that's a different type of mindset.
So you're going to law school?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
Why you always sound choked up and confused? Sound choked up trying to get it out. She said, I'm scared.
I am.
I'm really scared.
A little frightened. Just a little bit.
No, yeah, that is a scary thing because your degree is in music business. So you're going to go to school, to law school from going to music school? That's a jump, sis.
No, the reason why I said law school is because what I'm learning, and the more articles I read, the more interviews I watch on different artists from being signed to going to independent because they don't read their contracts.
Facts.
And then they get this advance, and then
all they see is the money.
I'm saying that's all they see. They see a $1.5 million advance, don't realize you got to pay that back.
Hello? Or sometimes it's in monthly payments, but it's in small writing.
And then you go out and buy these chains and these cars.
I thought I had $1 million coming. No, not at one time.
No.
It was coming monthly. Right. You didn't read that.
Right. It's in the fine print.
Hello?
So, and I also said I wanted to start, I wanted to get into investing in independent artists. Just, stuff like that. So,
period. Do you listen to R&B Money podcast?
Who?
R&B Money podcast?
Oh, yeah, with Tank and
love
Jay
that
Valentine.
podcast. Yes.
They're good.
They are phenomenal human beings.
They are good.
If
I
you
like
don't
them.
know that podcast, go into it immediately.
I like them. They
I
are
love
good.
them.
Yeah.
Like
they're
I tell
good.
you, like the whole family listens to that podcast.
Very informative.
I
too.
play it out loud at home.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Phenomenal. You should definitely do something like that.
A podcast?
Yeah.
You know what? I've been thinking about it.
'Cause I think you've been trying to do the not news article, blog.
The blog thing
Yes.
about music. I've been thinking about doing a little podcast about music.
If it wasn't clear, me and Apples and I have known each other for a hot minute. That's why we're talking like this. If that was not obvious, we've known each other for a very, very long time.
A good minute.
For real.
But yeah, I've been thinking about it. It's been in my, in my mind. But one, I don't know where to start. I'm just like, what am I going to talk about? And do people want to hear my voice? Well,
nobody really wants to hear anything.
People are hearing my voice now. I hate the way my voice sounds.
Why?
I just don't like it.
It's soothing.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah, it's like super soothing. I would listen to your podcast, just play it in the background, be like, oh, Apples. Where did the nickname Apples come from?
Ooh, okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, now I want to know.
This is a funny story. So,
I do know, but I'm just this for them,
just for the people, people. So my mom was 6 months pregnant with me, her and her baby father.
Ooh, not the eye roll. She just rolled the eyes for those that can't see her.
Her and her baby father were in the car. My mom was sleeping, talking in her sleep, and she just yelled out, "Apple, stop," or something like that. Oh. And my dad looked over like, "Who are you talking to?" And she was like, I don't know. And my dad was like, "Well, that's her nickname, Apples."
Period.
So I was Apples before I was Alexandria.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I told my mom, I'd just be like, you should have just named me Apples. She don't call me Alexandria unless she's pissed at me. Other than that, she don't call me Alexandria.
Alexandria, get down here right now.
When I hear Alexandria Shimon Robinson.
Oh, wow. Not the whole name.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Yes.
I think that scares me so
that
much.
Puts a deep pit in my stomach.
It's like, oh, I'm really in trouble.
Oh, I fucked up. I done fucked up.
Yeah, I just went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I done fucked up. But the only person who calls me Alexandria is my grandmother, and she don't even call me Alexandria like that. She has her own nickname for me. It's called Sputnik. I don't know.
Sputnik.
Is
that a movie?
No, it was.
It's from a movie?
No, it was the name of a space shuttle.
Oh, child. It was probably a space shuttle in a movie called that. That's why I was like,
probably.
Wait a minute.
And my grandmother, she'll be 85 on Saturday. So,
dang, yes, she should. That is so cool.
I asked her what she wants. She just said, well, just to wake up in my right mind.
Free. It's sounding like $3.99 to me.
I said, well,
I'm going to let you do that.
I said, okay, if that's what you want.
Hello? I would have been like, absolutely. All right.
I said, okay.
For real.
But, yeah, that's where that nickname came from. And then.
Nice.
And I really just tell people my name is Apples, and they believe.
I did too.
They just.
The day I met Apples, no joke. She's like, yeah, my name's Apples. It was me, Nolan. I think it was me, Nolan, Trip, and Chris. Mm-hmm. And we all were like, okay.
Yep.
We did know.
When I tell people that, they be like, for real, your name Apples? I'd be like, yeah.
Because I think we had to send an email or something to you.
I think so.
And then we saw the day. We said, who the hell is Alexandria?
I was like, that's me.
We were like, wait a minute.
That's what a lot of my own family members didn't even know my real name for a minute. They was like, oh, your name is Alexandria.
Not the family.
Yeah, my name is Alexandria, not Apples.
That's crazy. Well, I will say my cousins. So I have all my cousins got nicknames. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them. Mm-hmm. So I have a cousin named Champ. Mm-hmm. So I thought his name was for years until I turned like 12. Mm-hmm. Found out his name was Charles.
Oh wow. Right, his name was Charles.
And then my cousin Nene. Mm-hmm. Her name is Benet.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody in our family has nicknames. No joke. And my cousin Rita, her name is Sharita. Didn't know that until recently.
Oh, wow.
I've been calling her Rita this whole time thinking it was just Rita.
Right.
And then our cousin Vaughn, Avon, found out her name was Avon, like probably when I turned like 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because always Vaughn or like Vaughn.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was an A there.
Yeah.
It's just black people.
These nicknames. Like, these
For
nicknames.
real.
Like, what is your real name?
Hello? I need everybody to say their real names when they meet me.
I'm saying, when I was in college, nobody knew my real name. When I
That's
was
crazy.
they all thought my name was
Should
Apples.
have just wore a name tag.
I should have. And then when I think I was in class or something like that, they announced something and they said, Alexandria Robinson. Everybody was looking around and stood there. It was
Right,
like,
they said, "Who
Apples. I was like, hey guys,
Hey,
that's me.
guys.
That's me. It's like, your real
Hey.
name, Alexandria. Yeah, that's my real name.
That is wild.
That's me.
That's me. Wow.
And I'm getting back into DJing.
Like DJing?
Yes.
Like the videos I be sending you?
When I was in college, I used to DJ.
Oh, snap.
Well, I'm not going to say I was DJing some parties because I didn't get that far. But I bought the controller and I was getting into it.
Period.
But then I quit.
So I think, do you still have the controller?
No.
Cause I think Guitar Center, I was going to get my brother, he doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can just say this. So I was going to get my brother for Christmas, this is a DJ set that he was, I didn't know he could DJ until we went to Garage Center. What am I saying? Guitar Center. I said Garage Center, I think, the first time. Anyway, Guitar Center. So we were in the DJ little area, and then me and my sister were like, oh, okay, we're just playing around with stuff.
Yeah.
We don't know what the heck we doing. Well, I somewhat knew because I like producing stuff, so I was like, all right, cool. So my brother, I'm on the phone, right? And I walk back, because it was my birthday that day. So I walk back in to that room where the DJ stuff was. I'm hearing a whole song getting mixed.
Oh, wow.
High key, like 2 tracks.
Oh,
he changing
wow.
the song and everything, BPM,
Oh,
all that.
wow.
I said, is this a
joke?
I was like,
Are we for real? Right? Where are the cameras?
I looked at him, I said, bro,
When did you
learn how
learn
to do
this?
that? He's like, well, I took some classes. I said, where the hell were them classes? I wanted to take them.
He said it so
Like, what
casually.
the heck? So he's like, I took some classes. I said, bro, what? Me and my sister were shook.
Wow.
Like, actually shook. Like, he was DJing like he was literally had a sea of people.
Wow.
That's how good it was.
Oh, wow.
No joke.
Wow.
I was done. I said, nigga, you should do your own career right now. Because he was that good. I swear to you. If you were standing there in that room, you'd have been like,
that'll be a good gift.
no, seriously.
That's what I want for my birthday. I've been trying to tell my mom, but I don't think my mom's getting it for me.
Well, the one at Guitar Center, I think is like 120 or like 150.
I told my one friend, he claims he's getting it for me, but I don't think so. I'm gonna see it to believe
He probably is.
I hope so. If he does, I'm gonna cry. And I don't cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Well,
I know you don't cry.
You
cried that one
cry.
day.
When did I cry? In
front
front of you?
No, yeah, the panel discussion. Remember I took a picture and you were bawling your eyes out.
Because I met like somebody who I admire, and I was just like,
It was so beautiful to see Apples cry.
Oh my gosh, I hate crying because it's just so embarrassing.
She was bawling. She said,
I did. I was trying to talk to her. I was like, I'm trying to be a manager. And how do you handle being a black woman?
It was so beautiful to see because she just saw like another black woman doing what she wanted to do. And it was just, if y'all could be there, it was such, I swear y'all would have loved it.
I did get emotional.
It was beautiful. I'm so serious.
I did.
It was awesome.
It was. At that moment, I was so embarrassed.
It wasn't embarrassing. It was beautiful.
Because I hate crying in front of people. I hate crying, first of all. I hate it.
Well, I'm sure she understood. Especially when you told her.
She gave me a hug, and I was like, oh my God. And she smelled so good. But
Jesus Christ.
She did. She smelled so good.
Yeah, I didn't hug her. I didn't get that close.
She smelled good. But then it's just like, I hate when talking about like vulnerability and stuff like that. I hate being vulnerable because it's just like,
I'm surprised you did this.
Man. And I was debating. I was like, do I want to get on here and talk to people?
Because I was going to ask you, and I was like, nah, I'm going to let her ask me.
And have people listen to me being vulnerable.
Yeah.
I hate being vulnerable.
But that's what this is for. It's just so people can open up and just be themselves and then like put it out there so people can learn more about you.
I know. But then this is the overthinking and the anxiety coming in. Like these voices in my head, who are you? Like, who's going to care about your story? But then I thought back, this might help somebody.
Somebody might be in college right now and hear your story and be like, oh my God, I am her. I am totally going through right now.
No, I'm telling you, that vulnerability shit is just like, whoa.
That's a lot.
Especially when you're like, when you struggle with talking about your feelings.
Because it's like, I feel like minorities do that in general.
I'm telling you.
I feel like it's just I feel like I talk about it all the time in the podcast, but it's like a generalized minority thing.
It is, because it's just like
we're taught to be strong.
Yes. Yeah. Like, don't depend on nobody.
Yeah, no.
Do it yourself.
Literally.
Like, why are you depending
Don't ask no questions.
Don't ask no questions. Sit there and shut the fuck up.
No, literally.
Like, For real, like sit there and just shut up.
Right. Don't ask me no questions.
Oh my gosh, like for real.
Especially I learned that in church. Sit there, be quiet.
My grandmother, heavy churchgoer.
Absolutely.
When I was a kid, used to go there every Sunday.
Because they'd be singing them hymns. Church you probably went to, am I right?
Yeah, it was an old Baptist church.
Oh, on my way up.
Yes, and it looked like an old Baptist church. High
from the
ceilings, could like
Screaming.
the statues just looked old.
She said the oldest.
Old Baptist
What church was it? I
It
probably
was
know.
called St. James.
St. James.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that was some churchy folks over there. I've been seeing some YouTube videos. My brother watches like praise breaks and stuff like at home.
Yes.
I think he's going to be a preacher.
Really?
High key.
Oh, wow.
Don't know why. Don't know why I got that feeling because homeboy be off the wall sometimes and saying some random stuff. I'd be like, do people really want to follow this? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
My uncle, he was a deacon at that
church.
church.
Go words. All right.
He was
James.
He was a deacon at that church. And I got baptized. Was it baptized? No, blessed. I got blessed at that church.
Oh, the baby dedication?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
so
blessed
cute.
at that church.
Have you been baptized?
No.
Wow.
Only because I'm not Christian. So that's that.
What are you? That sounds so rude. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I
It's
was like,
okay.
what are you?
It's kind of like of course, yeah, I believe in God,
But
but I also believe in God is like, of course, in nature, in the sky, in the
oh,
universe.
you're more spiritual.
Yeah, I'm more spiritual.
Oh, you're
And
Christian. It's the
I'm-
same thing, girl.
It is,
It's
and
for real.
I'm in touch with the ancestors.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I'm in touch with the with the light and candle.
Yeah, you're just more in touch with the
Yeah.
spiritual side of the Christian side. I
Yes.
understand. I
Yes.
understand. Old people will not, but I
Yeah,
understand.
my grandmother doesn't.
Yeah, I'm like, they
Because
don't
when I told
understand.
her, I was like, Granny, you got like some spirits in this house. And she was like, huh? I was like, yeah, you got something in this house.
Yeah.
Because I can feel it. But she didn't understand. But
Some
it's
people,
okay.
some people really can't feel it. Like I'm sure, like you can. Like some people
I
really can tell.
I can. And I can like feel energies and stuff like that. And sometimes I be seeing stuff and at night. My granny and she hears
Yeah.
stuff. My
Some
mom
people
has
have
it
that
too.
gift.
My mom has it too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's that.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Do you? You are dumb. So do you watch scary movies at all?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Because I swear you would probably see yourself in one of those movies.
Yes.
That is crazy.
I
So you
can't-
can see it like more than the average person.
Yeah, like
That's so cool.
if I was to meet a new person, say I meet a new person, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, I just get one, of course you can read people, but I can like read them like a little bit deeper. Like I can tell if they've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I can see it, but I can just like tell that they've been through some stuff. And I can tell if we're gonna click or not. Like
I can tell in the first 2 seconds. The first 2 seconds of us talking. Like, oh, we're going to be besties. All right, cool.
yeah, like or like if I
Like,
get a
I'm
bad
not
vibe
gonna
from you
like
or
you.
like something ain't right, like
Be dead silent.
like that person I was talking to you about earlier before we started, who said what they said.
Yep.
As soon as when I was in the room with them, I could tell all the stuff they was talking was just BS.
From like the day we.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's just BS.
I thought it was just me. Because
No.
I was like, okay, I'm going to be here for fun.
I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, though.
Yeah.
But I learned sometimes you can't give everybody benefit of the doubt. Sometimes when somebody tell you some bullshit and it sound like bullshit,
Walk
believe
away.
that it's bullshit.
For real.
And just let it go.
Let it go.
Let
Don't
it-
even engage.
Exactly.
Seriously.
And just let it the fuck go. That's what I'm learning too. Just let stuff go.
Let it
for,
go.
For my peace.
Absolutely. For your peace. That is the main thing.
Yes.
That is so irritating to me.
For my peace. Because it's
Just
just
let it
like,
go,
what do you
right.
get from holding on to that? Me and my mom was talking about this the other day. What do you get from holding on to that? Nothing.
Nothing.
But you can forgive, but never forget.
Exactly. Just like you people holding on to exes and stuff. Let them go.
And I'm trying. I'm really the thing with that is like I'm really trying to learn how to let that go. And it's just like when it's your first real relationship though, and y'all been through a whole bunch of stuff together. It's like dang.
Girl, burn it.
Yeah, and I'm taking it day by day with that.
Yeah. It's a slow
But
burn, but it'll burn.
It's a very slow.
Yeah, no, it's because my first love, she burning.
Yeah.
Not like burning in hell.
No.
Nah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because she like in my brain. Have you watched The Shining or
No.
Doctor Sleep?
No, I told you I don't watch scary movies.
So I'm gonna summarize it. So I like do this thing. It might not be healthy, but
It's okay. It's okay.
So I do this thing, and I didn't know other people did it until I watched Doctor Sleep. Right.
What do they do?
So in the movie, the little kid, hi Mrs. Torrance, that kid. So he grew up in Doctor Sleep.
Okay.
spoiler alert if you haven't seen Doctor Sleep or The Shining.
Okay.
So this kid, he places like the monsters and stuff that like he has seen like as a kid and all that stuff, or like people he doesn't like to see all the time, puts them in boxes in his head.
Okay.
And just locks it away forever.
Okay.
Never to be remembered or seen again. It'll be in his head, but it won't like
be brought to
terrorize
the front.
him.
Right.
Yeah. So I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Oh wow.
Like tests, like if I get like I'm done with the test, I lock that thing up, put it right in here. And then it'll be like, Austin, do you remember what's on the test? And I'll be like, nope.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll get an A on the test and lock it up.
Oh wow.
Never
I need to learn how to do that.
It's not cool.
Me, I'll think,
it's not fun.
Me, I'm an overthinker. I hate that. I like overthink.
I am too.
I overthink the smallest stuff though. Like when you stop talking to me.
Oh yeah.
I was overthinking that. I was like, oh my God, what did I do?
Nah, bro.
Did I just
And that goes for anybody. If I stop talking to you for real, I don't really talk to a lot of people.
No, I hear
so if
you.
I stop talking to you for real, it's probably because I'm really busy.
No,
like,
I understand that now.
Because if I don't like you, I'm gonna just tell you. Be like, yeah, stay off my phone. Thanks.
No, I understand that now. But then I was just like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, did I do something? But yeah, it's just stuff like that. And I'm kind of learning that I have a sense of anxious attachment styles. So it's just like some people can have something going on, but I don't know what's going on. But then say I text somebody and they don't text me back when I think it's a timely manner. I just be like, oh, they're mad at me. Or I did this. What did you do? I just like start beating myself up. But then I stop and think, I breathe, and I just be like, Apples, they probably just got a lot of stuff going on. Life is crazy nowadays.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a war going on and everything.
It is a whole war. Isn't that crazy?
It's just like mentally.
I didn't think I would live to see a war.
Me neither.
It's scary.
It's terrifying to like see
yes,
like kids dying and stuff.
That shit is scary.
Terrifying. I didn't know it was real. I didn't either
until
this.
Me too.
I've seen so many movies like everybody bombing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go see an action movie. I'm gonna vibe out. And I like seeing it. Like it's like, yo, this is not a movie.
It's real life.
Seriously, people are actually dying.
No, for real.
If we can get a reset button, I would love that.
Oh my gosh,
I would love it.
Like I would say reset ever since COVID. That's when it all went to shit.
Or we can reset the prices.
Yeah.
And go back to 5 cents.
Yeah, let's do that.
For a water.
When you can walk in Five Below and stuff is actually five below.
And not 20 and below.
I'm saying, why do y'all have a $20 section?
Hello? Oh, the dollar store too. They'd be like, yo, it's a $10 section. Where the dollar stuff at?
No. And I'm still pissed that it's $1.25 now.
Yeah, it ain't even a dollar anymore.
I don't like that.
And like the stuff that's $1 is the stuff on sale they about to throw away.
Yep. Crazy. And I don't like that. Yeah. I deleted Instagram.
Really?
It had to go.
Well,
I didn't delete my account, but I just deleted the app.
I got you.
Because it's just too much going on.
I deleted my TikTok.
Yeah. Like social media is really like terrible for your mental health. I learned that.
It's really bad.
Because when you see people on there, especially when you see them doing stuff you want to do, and they like get a whole bunch of farther and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, why am I not there?
Yeah, and it's just like, I saw, once I graduated from college, a girl who I graduated with got a Mercedes like 2 weeks after she graduated.
It's like,
and a corporate job. I'm like, damn, how did you do this? And you just graduated 2 weeks ago. Well,
graduated.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here in my granny's house.
It'd be like that.
So, yeah. But I did learn everybody has their own journey.
Everybody does.
Like their own path. And people think their journeys is going to go like in a straight line when it's not. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be raining, thunderstorms, hail.
Roller coaster, racetrack. It's going to turn into an airplane. Then turn into a submarine.
You going to go through all the motions.
For real.
Like you really got to adapt.
Absolutely.
It's just crazy. That's the best way I could put it.
Truly.
Then when you got parents in your ear telling you what you should do.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like you got people in your ear telling you what you should do. You know what you want to do, and it's like, oh, okay, let me do what they do, what they saying, because I don't want to let them down. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want.
Yes.
And hopefully y'all probably gonna get over y'all being mad and just do it.
Cause my mom, she's like pushing me to go to law school, and I'm just like, Mom, I don't think you realize how hard college was for me. Like it was a struggle. And I got that mental state I was in college. I don't want to be in that same mental state when I go back to school.
Period.
I want to be in a whole better mental state, mental whatever, and all that good stuff. So it's just like I told her, I was like, I'm gonna go back, but on my terms.
Period.
When I'm ready. I love you, and I hope you support what I'm doing now.
Right.
But listen, Mom, when you listen to this, I'm going to go back. Just not right now.
Just not.
Just not right now. Just not right now.
Just not
And she
right
knows
now.
this.
Yeah,
just not right now. And, you know, especially when you're explaining mental health to black parents.
Jesus. Did you listen to that episode with me and Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
What do you mean you're depressed? What are you depressed
That's
about?
why I'm laughing.
You live in a house, no bills.
Do you have a roof over your head?
You got food
and water? Yep.
What are you depressed about?
Child, there's some other stuff.
Ma'am.
Right.
My life.
Hello?
I want to be a lot farther.
But I think back then, I think I said it in another episode, that they didn't have that out.
No, they did not.
Yeah. So that's why all they know is keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. You get stabbed 5 times, keep going.
Yes, keep going. Don't go to a hospital. Keep going.
Right. You get stabbed in the back of the knee, keep walking.
Right. You all right.
Yeah.
And it's just
that's just how they were all raised. And
yeah.
that's why they're all like, oh, we don't need no therapist or nothing.
Yes. And especially.
It's like, no, you do.
Yes. You need to go see the lady.
Talk to somebody.
Go see the lady.
Right.
Please.
Jesus, if you can do in-person consultations, come do it.
Please. Because it's just like, especially my mom, she was raised by, my grandmother was older when she had her.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom, when she had her, my granny was like in her late 30s.
Okay.
So, but my grandmother had 2 kids. My uncle, he passed away, R.I.P., and my mom. And so when my mom had my uncle, she was like 20, 21, I think. And of course, when my granny had my mom, late 30s, like I said.
Wait,
so
I'm so confused.
Did I mess up?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say when my mom had my granny?
You said your mom had your uncle.
The grandmama's the baby. Let me stop.
That's all I was thinking.
No,
like,
let me run that back.
I said your mom had your uncle. How'd that happen?
Let me run that back, Holiday. When my grandmother had my uncle, she was in her early 20s. When my grandmother had my mother, she was in her late 30s. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's that. And my grandmother, she comes from a different time. She was born 1938.
Dang.
So, yeah, racism, the Great Depression,
seriously.
all that stuff. The Great Migration, all that stuff.
That's the
was
hard
going.
R era.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
My grandmother in Holland, she was born and raised in Holland Park. She was the first waitress she was the first black waitress at one of those restaurants in Holland Park.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
But my grandmother, she wasn't into the civil rights stuff. She wasn't. She was just like, I just worked at Chrysler. I wasn't doing all that rioting, XYZ.
Yeah.
But me, when she hears me talk and I'm into it, and she's like, oh wow, she learned some stuff that she didn't even know. So I guess it's kind of like informative for her. And when I talk to her about mental health, I tell her about stuff that she didn't know. She just be like, wow, like I didn't know.
Yeah, because they really don't know.
Yeah, like my mom too. She's still she's in therapy right now, which is really good.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm happy for her. And she's learning how to cope with a child that has mental health issues, because it's hard on her too. So
it is hard on the parents for sure.
Yeah,
See, like the kid go through all that. My mom hates it.
Yeah, my mom does too, because she just be like, how can I help you? And I just be like, really, it's nothing.
And that's what I tell my mom all the time.
It's nothing to
There's
do.
nothing you can do.
It's really nothing to do, because a couple weeks ago, before I went on my trip, I was like in I was in a really, 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 really dark space.
I got you.
Like it went on for like 3 weeks. It was like dark. I was in my room. I usually open my curtains. I have dark room curtains. I wasn't opening my curtains.
Dang.
I wasn't doing my daily routine. I wasn't doing nada.
You just in the bed stanking?
Yeah. In the bed stanking. I was stanking. Then I got on the phone with my therapist. My therapist is a black woman. Shout out to Mrs. Douglas.
Period.
She was saying, get up, do your routine, go brush your teeth, go take a shower.
It's just pushing through that.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say the older generation does do right.
Yeah.
It's pushing through those hard days.
Man. Because me?
Man.
Whew.
Because I will lay in bed all day.
But how I cope with a tough day, I just pop.
Nice, because I was definitely going to ask you.
How I cope with a tough day, I turn on some music and I partake in the cannabis and I just keep on going. And I just, my happy medicine, and I just keep on going.
Partake in the cannabis.
Yeah, and I just keep on going.
Period.
And then, people be taking day by day. I take it hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. Second by second.
No, seriously.
Literally second by second.
Hard. Yeah, I hate it. I'm not
The
gonna lie.
20s, your 20s is the best time of your life.
Somebody lied.
When does it start?
And when does it end?
Like when does the
Right.
best time start? Don't get me wrong.
For
I've
real.
had some good times. You know,
Yeah.
when I look back, I've had some.
When
you
I
know,
look back. Had to tie it back in so everybody stays alert.
I've had some, I've had some good times.
Some good days. I've had some hills to climb. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. My brain is
okay.
on like church right now.
It's okay. And like, yeah, I've had some fun times, some
Uh-huh.
good times, some memorable times. But then I'm
These
also like,
are
damn,
the special times. I'm sorry.
It's
My
okay.
ADHD is acting up.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It's okay. And I just discovered that I think I have ADHD.
I think I do too.
because
From this podcast, I figured it out.
Yeah, I think because why am I talking about 15 different topics at one time?
Literally.
Like, and it's just like, whoa, okay.
That's why I threw a podcast together.
And,
Put all the ADHD in one little area. Focus it.
and I think I just might do that. And
Yeah, just talk. People love
Yeah.
podcasts. I'm
I
learning
see.
that. People
I
are
see.
loving podcasts.
People love podcasts.
Seriously, people I guess listen to this and they're like, oh man, this is like a late night like vibe. You just listen and chill.
I listen to it in the car.
Oh, you
on my
do?
way to work.
Is it?
Mhm.
Does it sound good?
It sounds great.
Just
And my
making
Ford
sure.
EcoSport sounds great.
Period. All right, cool.
Sounds
cool.
great. Yeah,
I
I
like
think
to make sure.
I think I'm a I
Yeah,
think
do it.
I'm gonna get into it. Just
Yeah.
probably just talk about music, its history, have some artists on there
Yeah.
that I know,
Yeah,
and
do
just
it.
you.
Period.
Yeah.
Because I'll be there.
Yep.
I gotta
You
get
sure
my music
will.
done.
It's okay, but you're still an artist.
Yes, I gotta get my
It's
music
okay.
done for sure.
It's okay.
Did you
So,
like the EP? Did I ask you that?
I don't know if you did, but I did like it.
Oh, that's good.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Good job. Congratulations.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, did I even ask you that?
I can't remember. You probably did, but my
I don't
memory
know.
is not good due to the cannabis.
Understandable. Yep.
Yeah.
I also understand.
But I was that kid in high school to where the cool kids, quote unquote,
Yeah.
would have parties and I wouldn't get invited. But my best friend at the time, she would get invited because she was part of that little clique or whatever, I guess.
Should bring you along?
No.
Oh.
Because they would be, smoking,
ain't your
drinking. all that we would
Yeah,
be-
that ain't your friend. She didn't invite you.
aren't
She ain't sneak you in through the back door?
No.
No.
I wasn't invited. I guess I wasn't cool enough.
That's
but
not
it's
a
okay.
friend.
But
Do you
it's
still
okay.
talk to her?
No.
Praise God.
I don't know what happened.
That
She
wasn't
stopped
your
talking to me.
friend. That's what happened. She didn't let you through that back door.
I don't know why. I was like, but I was cool in high school. I
She
was
didn't
always
think so.
laughing, giggling, all that
She
stuff.
didn't think so.
I guess I was
We don't like
just-
her now.
Hey, no, if you're out there, it's still love for you.
If you out there, why don't you open the back door for her and let her into the party?
But it's just like when I look back, I wasn't invited to no parties. I wasn't invited to nothing.
I get it. Yeah.
And it's just like, damn. Okay, but then when I got to college,
It's like everybody's invited.
when I got to college,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, my roommate turned best friend now.
I wish I had a roommate. I wish I went to college and had a roommate. Really.
It's really the whole roommate situation. It's like you got if you click with that person, that's a big plus because you could roommate with somebody and not like that person. I've seen it.
Dang.
So yeah, so it's just like I remember the first day I got on campus. The first day I moved in, my mom wanted to go to Myrtle Beach, whatever. So
Yeah.
and it was a party on campus the first day I moved in, and I wanted to go to the
Oh,
party. But
man,
we went
I
to
wish
Myrtle
I
Beach.
went to parties.
Eh,
They're not fun.
I'm not a party person.
Man, I like a good party.
But the crazy thing is, getting into the music industry, they love parties.
Love parties. But the thing is with the music industry is a networking event.
Yes.
Some people act like it's like, oh my God, I'm getting drunk at this party. No.
It really-
Network.
it is.
Network.
I learned that too.
Literally, it's a networking party. Even though it
Yes.
looks like it's crazy,
Yes,
it's
but
a networking party.
yes, it's deals going on.
Absolutely.
Like, but
1000%.
it's just like me. I can't get jiggy with it. I
Yeah.
don't like clubs. I don't like none of it.
Clubs be a
The
vibe.
only thing, because
bro.
clubs, but I will say, this time we went to Del Mar, that was fun.
That was extremely fun.
That was fun. And I do like Deluxe Flux. I love Deluxe Flux.
I think it's the group that you're with.
Yes, that
I think
too.
that's what makes it fun.
That too. If you
Yeah.
with a not vibey group of people,
Yeah,
I guess
it ain't gonna work
it's not
out.
fun. But if you with a cool group of people that you can
Literally.
be yourself around, yeah, that's fun.
Seriously. Because when it's
So-
like, when you don't have like that fun group, it's just like you just at the club.
Yeah, just
And
sitting there.
You literally, it's like, whatever.
I remember first time I went to the club this summer, I was in there, but I was having a whole anxiety attack. Because one, I didn't know what was about to go on. It was only one entrance and one exit, one throughout the door.
I was one of them hole in the walls. That's crazy.
And I was just like, I was scared the whole time.
That's terrifying.
But I got through it.
There's only one entrance, one exit?
Yes, it was. But
Apples, why were you in there?
But because I had to.
Oh, I'm so slow. All right, I'm there.
But I had a good time. I learned a lot. And people were checking on me. And so that was nice. So I appreciate them for checking on me. Shout out to the people that checked on me.
Period.
You know
people
who you
that
are.
checked on her.
You know who you are.
Yeah, if y'all like the podcast, follow, like, subscribe.
Follow, like, subscribe, all
Whatever
of that.
It is, right. All of it. Just
all
find something. Type a review.
Please.
Something.
Do it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and I learned that. But then back to what I was talking about, which was, when I first got introduced to cannabis. When I first got introduced to cannabis, my roommate, turned best friend at the time, when I came back, she was like, Apples, do you smoke? I was like, well, I've done an edible here and there, but I didn't really, what was going on. She was like, okay, well, I got da-da-da-da, and then we could da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, okay. I took one pull. I fell in love.
What one pull? What is that? Oh, okay. Sorry, don't smoke. I was a little lost. I said, what is that?
I took one, and I was just like, yeah, this is it. Then, ever since then, every day, we was fiends. When I tell you
every day?
Fiends, oh my gosh, rain, sleet, snow. It didn't even snow in North Carolina.
How did you?
But rain,
how'd
sleet,
you get through
snow,
classes
hail.
like that?
Listen, I remember one time, it was midterms.
That's terrifying. I would honestly hate being high every single day.
It was, but we would wait till we were done with classes. We would wait, and then we wouldn't smoke.
But
till later on
still,
that
I
night.
feel like the after effects of like getting high, it's like
we would just be hungry, and we would just be up all night.
You should be vibing.
How did we function? I don't know.
Yeah,
because I had a 9
day?
a.m. class that I.
Were you high going to that class?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I will say this. Now that I've graduated, I will say this. It was one day. It was midterms. My midterm wasn't until like 1 p.m. Me and my friend, we had a roach. And we was just like, hey, you want to hit it? I was like, hey, I got midterms, but hey, why not?
I'm so slow. I thought you meant an actual roach. Apples. No. I said, Apples, why y'all? So y'all just embracing a roach in your room?
No, the roach is like when it's really like this small.
Oh, so it's a small blunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we put it in a toilet paper roll.
I'm just saying for the listeners because I was confused, so I know they was confused.
Well, we put it in the end of a toilet paper roll.
Oh, wow.
And we lit it and we hit it. And then
a toilet paper roll.
Off 2 hits. I was zooted.
Zooted? What is that?
Very high.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta explain it.
It's okay. So then, when I took my midterm, and I was struggling through that, and it was a math midterm at that.
Oh, heck no.
Man, when I tell you I was struggling, but guess what? I came out of there with a B.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I passed.
Okay, so imagine if you weren't high, you would have had an A.
Oh, if I hadn't been high, I think I would have came out with maybe a C, still passing.
You would come out with a C if you were sober?
Yeah, because that midterm was hard.
Oh yeah, math can be stressful.
It was hard, and I was like, wait a second, when did we learn this?
And I hate midterms like that.
Man,
I'd be like, wait, y'all didn't teach me this way.
And then I remember one day that my professor was talking about midterms. I was like, wait a second, what did I learn? When did this come up?
Hello? Did I miss this class?
Man.
For real.
And then a good story. So at HBCUs, they have this thing called co-ed for freshmen, where they have the girl dorms and the boy dorms.
In the same?
So girl dorms, all girls, of course. But if you got guy friends, they can come to your room, hang out, whatever. So that's co-ed. And it was from the hours of like 7 to 12, I think. 7 to 12.
To midnight? Mm-hmm. So they let y'all get freaky. Got it.
It's college.
That's what I'm like. 7 to 12? That's
7
the
p.m.
freaky hours.
12 a.m.
What the heck? Why would they let y'all do that?
You know what? I don't know.
That was
But
stupid.
it was only, the crazy thing is, it was only for freshmen.
They said, get all your little freakies out.
It was only for freshmen.
They said, freshmen, get all your little freaks out.
So the crazy thing is, me and my roommate, we didn't even plan this. We were just going to have a couple people over. I think at this time, Migos Culture 2 album just came out.
I thought you were about to say Migos came to y'all's room. I was about to scream.
If that happened, I would, man. So.
I wouldn't be here with this interview. So I'd be rich right now.
So it just came out, and we did have a lot of guy friends, and they came to our room, but we invited like just 2 of them over. But then I opened my door, about 5-10 people came in my dorm. The dorm is only about the size of the study room that we're in.
Jesus Christ.
How did all these people fit in our dorm? And mind you, we was blowing, meaning we was smoking, and it was being lit. We was listening to the album. Music was loud. It was like a little party in there.
Jesus.
Me and my roommate was like, when did this happen?
They let y'all smoke with, like, y'all have the door open?
So here's the thing. The door was closed. We had the
Oh, okay.
we had a rug tucked up underneath the door. We here.
It's the RA?
I was shitting bricks.
I don't know. Fell out the window.
I was shitting bricks. It was smoky as hell in that dorm. When I tell you, oh my gosh, it was smoky as hell in that dorm. I go open the door because my bed right next to the door. So I was like, okay, I open the door. She said, hey, can y'all just turn the music down? I said, I said, yes, we can turn the music down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we can turn the music down. She was like, I don't really care what y'all doing. Just turn the music down. I was like, oh, thank God.
That was so sweet. Okay.
Oh, thank God. But
looking out for y'all.
yes, but not too long after that, we were smoking on campus, and we see these blue and red lights pull up next to us. Whoop whoop.
No.
I said, oh fuck, I'm about to get kicked out of school. Yes.
You should have just ran. You should have been down the hall and been like,
I couldn't run. I was in the
my
car.
room. I'm so sorry.
I couldn't run. We were in the car smoking.
Oh, y'all were in the car smoking.
Yes. But the thing is, luckily, all the cannabis was gone. So they really couldn't catch us on anything. So what they did was just take pictures of our IDs and just be like, okay, y'all got to go to judicial, which is kind of like the lawyer on campus. So you got to sit in front of the judicial board to get your punishment, quote unquote. But I didn't really
That's crazy.
The only thing the lawyer made us do is write a letter on why weed is bad.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well, that's a vibe.
And he didn't even read it.
See, nah, I would have been mad about that.
So it's just,
if I'm writing a nice little letter for you.
And it was the end of the semester.
Oh,
you gonna kick me out the end of the semester?
They should have just let y'all just go.
But hey, that's that.
Hey.
I got a lot more stories, but that's for another podcast.
Period. That was lit. That was a long podcast. I loved it.
Was it like an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been talking for how many?
Oh, wow.
All right.
But it was
Any,
fun.
like, final thoughts? Anything you want to tell somebody listening right now that's going through?
Anybody listening, like I said earlier, fuck them. That's it.
I was not expecting this.
But for real, fuck them.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. Live how you want to live. Be happy. Yep. Be happy, be healthy, like the Cheerios be.
Be happy, be
like the Cheerios be. Like, just do you. And who gives a fuck what society has to say?
Was beautiful.
Yeah.
You should write a movie.
You think so?
No. All right, so I love y'all. We'll see you in the next, not we will.
Right.
I will see you in the next episode with our next guest. I don't know who it is yet because I haven't figured that out. But keep listening. Follow us on Instagram, The Story Continues Podcast. If you can't spell that, go back to English class in elementary school because that's a little ghetto.
Please.
If you don't know how to spell The Story Continues Podcast.
Please.
On Instagram. All right, cool beans. Yeah, catch y'all on the flip side. This was Apples, everybody.
Nice
Do you
talking
want Apples
to you
on
guys?
the title?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Apples, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice talking.
All right, bye. Oh, yeah, keep your head up. You're good. Just think about it. You're really good. Because whatever you're going through, it's not that deep. It is that deep,
True.
but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.